I am here with Andrew Morrow, the Regional Director in Great Falls for ChildBridge. And Andrew, can you give me just a real brief introduction to what ChildBridge does?
Yeah, so we're a faith-based nonprofit organization geared at finding and equipping families for Montana's children who have suffered abuse and neglect.
And in this past year, because we have actually done an interview before, but in this past year, how has ChildBridge grown?
Yeah, so we've actually taken this opportunity in COVID to really focus on the mission of ChildBridge and really identify that there is such a need here in Great Falls, as well as the entire state of Montana, but there's such a need for foster families. And so we want to really focus our efforts on making sure that we are looking for foster families. And that is, has been hard in COVID because our bread and butter is to reach out to churches and get in front of people. And right now we just can't do that. But we have seen an increase in families, supporting 83 families in the Great Falls region, which when I came on a month ago, that was around 78. So we are increasing in the amount of families that we're supporting and equipping to be able to help these kids that really need it.
And have we seen a growth in the need for foster care in Great Falls?
Yeah, absolutely. Which is, it sounds like a yes, we have, but before COVID started, we actually got some numbers from the state that Great Falls had over 700 kids in care, which ended up being the number one region for the state of Montana in sheer numbers. We had more kids in care in Cascade County than in any other county in the state of Montana. We have, since through COVID, have been able to really focus, the state has been able to focus on reunification and really supporting those bio families. And so we have seen some of those numbers drop, which has been great because that's the goal, is to see that number drop. But we are still number one in the state for per capita of kids in care.
If I'm a foster family or I'm wanting to be involved, what are some ways that I can partner with you and support this organization?
Yeah, so we have 4 ways that we really ask families or people to support us, and that's to foster. First and foremost, we need foster families. We also understand that that's not a thing for everybody. We know that that's not a calling for everyone. Giving and helping us be able to recruit families. We also really enjoy people to advocate. Bring awareness to this need. Bring awareness to the fact that there is a need here in Great Falls for foster families. And ChildBridge is one of the few organizations actually geared at finding more families for these kids. And then pray alongside with us, partner with us in prayer that God continues to give us opportunities to find families. Now, if you're a foster family and you want to partner with us, we want to be able to walk with you through the trauma, through the trials, through the behaviors that you're seeing in these kids. And we want to be able to equip you with tools and resources. And we do that through several different ways. We have resource groups once a month virtually, and that is an opportunity for us to really give you a tool that kind of helps you understand where do these kids come from? Why are you seeing the behaviors that you're seeing? These behaviors that these kids might express come out of a place of trauma, not just because they're having a behavior, right? And so we really want to be able to identify that trauma and identify why is that behavior happening and how can we support this kid so that we can help them identify those behaviors and really set them up for success in life.
We're going to throw some matching funds at this, and we can hopefully double that. And then you guys also have corporate matching funds, and so that's going to hopefully double our effort. This need is huge in Great Falls, and really I think if we can help support and change families and kids, that we can change the whole community.
Absolutely, and our desire at ChildBridge is to really make sure that every kid has a safe family, and that if the more resources we have to be able to put into recruiting families, we can see our vision come through, and that is a safe family for every child.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you, Andrew.
You're welcome.